8, but okay,
Right.
it's 8.
No, it is.
It's 8 o'clock, dude.
I mean, it could be 8:46. It could be 8:36. You don't know what time. It could be anything.
Dave, it's Tuesday night. It's Disney Crush live stream. We do have a topic tonight, the replacements, which is rides that were replaced. Actually, it's not the replacements we're talking about. We're talking about the rides that were replaced and whether or not we think we're better off or not. In most cases, we're probably not better off with what we got replaced by. This is in homage to Splash Mountain, which is being replaced by Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Mm-hmm. There are some people losing their ever-loving minds about it, but I think I'm excited for something new. As much as I love Splash Mountain, I'm excited about something new. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. But I know this might seem premature to some of you, but we are ready to pick teams for TDC 2023. And the reason why we need to do it now is because we need to figure out the teams, because Rebecca wants to make name tag lanyards, and she's got to make a whole bunch of them, and so she wants the teams picked so that your lanyard will indicate what team you're on. So that's that's basically why we're doing the teams tonight. Hey guys. And if people decide later that they want to come to TDC 2023 and we have to make another name tag, it's not as big a deal. It's not as overwhelming, but her having to make 50 name tags at one time is a lot. So she wants to get started on that. And so if you decide to come to TDC 2023 at a later date, don't worry about it. We will put you on a team. And the reason why we're doing teams is for prizes. We're going to have prizes. And you're not necessarily, I mean, you could play games. There's going to be games, and you can earn points for your team by playing games and by winning games, just by participating, just by coming to events or riding rides with your teammates, things like that. But it's just for fun. So some people are competitive, though. So we're going to pick teams tonight. And that's why we're doing it so early. So Rebecca could get started on those name tags.
Should we tell them what the Daves did? We might as well.
What did the Daves do?
Well, they're going to donate a 2023 Tesla.
Oh, that's right. Scott and Karen. Yes. I think Mickey File Podcast is, yes.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Samantha? What's up, Judy?
Hey, Judy.
Facebook user.
I'm coming. Rebecca, please add me to a team, particularly a winning one. I don't know who you are, Facebook user. So if I don't know who you are, I can't put you in the thing. Who's competitive? I don't know.
I think a few of us are. Yeah.
Facebook user, tell us who you are.
Okay, you guys can come up with some names. Yeah, it's kind of like Survivor.
I don't know what they have planned. So you're going to have to get with... Our next planning meeting is next Thursday. So,
hey Facebook user, let StreamYard allow to use your name. If you
want. We don't know who you are.
It's Wendy Fox.
Okay, Wendy. Yes, Wendy. If you're the person who said you want to be on a team, your name. I already have your name. So, well, nobody's going to be singing "Paradise by the Dashboard Light," so that doesn't.
Maybe. Get a couple tidies in there and we might get you up there.
I don't think so. Amy, did Amy Rhodes just say she's coming? Amy? Selena, we are not going to put you on a team because you know the games. We're going to see. You guys might wind up on a team later, but we're not picking your names tonight. We're going to figure that out. Dave and I just might have to give you guys a thank you gift or something, but I know you like to play games, so we'll figure something out. You probably have to exclude yourselves from, well, I think because they know what the games are, and I'm afraid they might tell their teammates what the games are.
Hang on. Amy, are you going to be there? Everybody wants to know about Amy.
Yes, I see your name now. Did you actually say you're coming?
Drum roll, yes, please.
I see your name, Amy. We're waiting for her answer.
The Chevy middle school girl with asthma who always got picked on in last game.
Well, that's why we're doing it like this, Hallie. We're doing it like this. We have a picker wheel. I'm going to show you the picker wheel. but I can easily add names if somebody is telling me, oh, okay, you're not coming. But you can play at home. So these are the other things. We're going to have home players. We're not picking you guys tonight. We're going to pick you a little bit later when we know everybody at home that wants to participate. But anything that the team does, if they can get you involved, the home players, anything the home players can do will earn the team even more points, and the home players will win prizes too. So if the team is going to ride a ride together to earn points, if they bring you along on FaceTime, maybe they can get extra points for any ride. We're going to figure out the points, but anything that the home player does with the team is even worth more. So yes, Ken has his own. He's going to be picked. All right. Let's do the intro music, and then we can start picking teams, and then we'll maybe hopefully get to our topic. Because I really want to. It's a good conversation to have about the replacements. Where are my videos, guys?
It's a good band. You know the Replacements, the band?
Yes. Why can't I find our video? Oh, there it is. Sorry. So Dave, I was just watching that video, and I saw Bryson in there from back when it was during the shutdown, and we did the Kids of the Crush. And I was telling you before the show came on that Noah Austin reached out to me and asked if he could come back on. So I think we might need to revisit the Kids of the Crush very soon.
Yeah, I think it's been way too long. I think it's a great idea.
I think we need to bring back the kids that were on and see what's changed now that they're a little older.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So I think we're going to do that. Although I told Noah that I had to ask you when you were available, and he said, Dave.
He texted you and with David with a question mark.
Yeah, he didn't
have
know
any
who you
idea
are.
who I was. That's okay.
Yeah. All right. Amy, so you don't want your
Tony,
teammates calling you during state testing saying, come on, Amy, we're going to go on. It's a small world now. That might be problematic.
Noah, if you're listening, I'm the guy that makes Tony Ann sound good.
Yeah, okay. That's true. And sometimes. All right, let's get to picking teams.
She had a little mic problem, but that's okay.
As Dave seen, no, I didn't. Did you know they came out with an Oswald Numio? We got to get you one, because then you could dress him up in little outfits. We got to get you one. We'll get you one. All right.
Is the state testing prep at that time for us, Amy?
Yep.
My phone will be no. I can't even have it on the call.
We'll get you in some nighttime events. All right. We're going to start picking so we have time to get to going. So we got the picker wheel here. I'm going to be here, but I can't see you anymore, Dave, because I'm working the picker wheel.
Okay. Well, the picker wheel is up.
So the first player is for the red team. Red team, first player. Glenn Kessler is on the red team. I got to write that down.
No.
I wrote down red team instead of writing Glenn.
He's a winner. Glenn Kessler's a winner. Doesn't even know it.
Okay. I wonder what team Ben Chesler is going to be on.
I have no idea.
We are going to remove his name from the list, and we're going to spin for the
Ooh, Travis Dietrich.
Travis Dietrich is going to be on the orange team.
Mm,
Travis.
yes.
All right, I got to write that down. Next will be the yellow team. So
Spin that wheel, Tony.
I got to
Spin that
remove
wheel.
Travis.
Susan Cobb.
No, Tori Hunt. Tori Hunt. Tori Hunt is on the yellow team. Last week on the Zoom call, Kurt kept calling her Tori Ann. It was kind of funny. All right. Going for the green team. We're going to remove Tori. Green team.
No, that's definitely
Trey Noland is on the green team. I wonder if they will send him to the wrong hotel room like his other friends did. We're going to remove him. Rick Forbes is on the blue team.
I'm sorry, blue team. I'm sorry about that.
Purple team is up next. Let's see who's going on the purple team. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen.
Just kidding.
Removing Rick and going for purple.
Ooh,
Yes!
That's Ken.
Purple team got Ken. Lucky purple team. All right. White team is next. And that'll be, we will have somebody on all the team. Mr. Hoffman is going to be on the white team. Andy. All right. Let's see who's joining Glenn Kessler on the red team. That's next. Who's going to be on the red team with Glenn? No! That's not right.
Happened.
Jeff Kessler is with Glenn. We should not make that be allowed. Guys, that was totally random.
What's the chances of that?
Missy is going to be on the orange team with Travis.
Sorry, Missy. I'm really so sorry. So sorry.
Let's see who's on the yellow team with Tori. I'm going to remove Missy's name.
I'm just kidding. Travis could be my horse speed that wins the race.
Jamie Givens. Jamie Givens will be with Tori. So this is like the nice lady team. Jamie, Tori.
What's
Michael.
going on, Mike?
Michael's here. Michael's name is on here. Michael's going to be on a team. So very excited. I'm going to remove Jamie. Karen Daves is on the green team with Trey. All right. That's going to be a cutthroat team. We got blue team next. Let's see who's going to be with Rick.
Who's going to be with Rick?
Marsha Ann. All right. I talked to Marsha last night. She's really excited. And she says that her husband is very excited too. She said he's goofy, so he's excited to play the games. So
okay,
let's see.
That's a good thing, I guess.
Our next team is purple. We're going to see who gets to be with Ken. Kathleen. Kathleen is very excited about meeting you all. She's been a listener for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
She works with my sister. She's the one that works with my sister that was a listener and didn't realize that I was my sister's sister. Believe it or not. All right. White team, Andy's partners.
Oh, Andy, what are you going to get?
What's up?
Oh, Andy got Judy on his team.
What's up?
Judy and Ken are going to be on different teams.
Well, that's unlike the Kesslers, yeah.
That's unlike the Kesslers, yeah.
What if Vic gets on with him too? Would that be crazy?
All right, who's next? So we're going. Speaking of the Kessler team, they're next. Let's see who's joining them on the teams. Mike, you want to be on the Kessler team? Oh, he said, I guess not. Kate Merrow. Kate Merrow. Let me write your name down because I just removed it from the list. Kate.
Did you try to slow that wheel down, Scott, in your mind?
Kate Merrow is on the red team with the Kesslers. Next up is orange team with Travis and Missy. Amanda Lamb. It was almost Amanda Bond, but it was Amanda Lamb. Let me write it down before I forget. Amanda Lamb. Amanda Lamb. Okay.
So,
what's up, Andy?
Let me remove her. Andy, you are on the white team. You're on the white team with Judy so far. The next team we're picking for is the yellow team with Tori and Jamie.
Andy.
Oh, that's really good. Michael's going to be on the team with Jamie and Tori. That's awesome. I think Tori's going to be so stoked to have you on her team, Michael. That's actually pretty perfect. All right, next team is green with Trey and Karen.
Trying to scare people, Andy. You with Judy.
Scott Stuns. That's Kayleen's husband, and she said he's very happy to join the games. And she said he is Michael. Shh, 1 minute, okay. She said Scott is really good at trivia. So she said he knows more about Disney than she does. So let's see. Going back to, we're going to remove his name.
He's calling back.
Deandra is on the blue team with Rick and Marsha.
Oop, that's a good team.
That's D Jones. D Apolka. Oh, okay. I was giving her maiden name. I'm writing down a polka. I had to. Okay. All right. That's a polka. I don't know why I put Jones because on Facebook. Wendy. What does it say? Remove all instances. Are you on there twice, Wendy? I wonder if Wendy's name is on the list twice.
Didn't we already pick Wendy? Didn't she already come up a while ago?
No.
Okay.
So Wendy's on the purple team with Ken and Kathleen.
Oh, I just saw a comment. That's what it was. Okay, I'm getting confused. Okay.
But she must be on this list twice by accident because it says remove all instances. So I must have put her name twice, but we're going to take her out. All right. Next team, I think, is white team with Andy and Judy. Let's see. Anne-Marie Bankston. All right. That's Anne-Marie. Okay. Remove her from the list and let's keep spinning. We're back to the red team, back to Kessler team. Kayleen. She's going to be with the Kesslers and Kate Marrow. Kayleen.
It's a strong team right there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Remove her from the list and let's get spinning. We are going for the orange team with Travis, Missy, and Amanda Lamb. Danielle Johnson. Danielle Johnson is on the orange team. Okay.
Okay, we reset.
Yep. We are going for the yellow team with Tori, Jamie, and Michael.
Who's gonna beat? That's it.
It's like Daniel Ginger. So Daniel, I'm pretty sure is coming. If he doesn't, we'll shuffle him later. They said they're waiting on just one more confirmation, but they're pretty sure they're coming. So we're gonna spin it, and we're going for the green team with Trey, Karen Daves, and Scott Stuns, Kayleen's husband. Ooh, Heidi, that is going to be a competitive team with Karen and Heidi. They're going to want to win.
Yeah, these are some good teams, man.
They are.
They really are. They really are. Deirdre's
on the blue team with Rick, Marsha, and Dia Polka. Now, the last time Deirdre and Rick were together, good jobbers. Purple team is up next. We got Ken, Kathleen, Wendy Fox, and Scott. Scott's not going to be on Michael's team. They're going to be competitors. All right. We're going to remove him. Next team is white team. This is Andy, Judy, and Anne-Marie Bankston's team. Oh, it's the Bankston kids.
Brandon
Bankston. All right, that's good. Brother and sister. Hopefully they could work together. I don't know.
Or kill each other.
What their family dynamic is. We are back around to Team Kessler, red team. Jeff and Glenn and Kate and Kayleen. Who is going to be with them?
You switch teams. Maybe the Kesslers want to switch each other.
I was going to call foul if Kurt ran up on that team. He was pretty close there. Mandy's on Team Kessler. She'll be happy.
Who's Mandy? I've never heard of her.
She probably won't be around.
Oh, okay.
She's probably going to be by the pool, which actually evens out the competitiveness of the Kessler. So it's good. All right. Remove. We are going for the orange team. Travis, Missy, Amanda Lamb, and Danielle Johnson will be joined by Noreen. Oh, things just got real. Noreen. Now we got a ball game. I think there's a competitor on every team, someone who's wants to win. Next team is the yellow team. This is the nice team. This is Tori, Jamie, Michael, and Daniel Ginger.
I don't know. Tori,
we need someone cutthroat.
Yes.
Jessica. Okay. This is officially the Saint team, I think. Okay. Well, okay. Let's see who's going to be on the green team with Trey, Karen, Scott Stuns, and Heidi. This is a competitive team. Joshua. Josh is Marsha Ann's husband, and she said he's the one who likes to get goofy, so he might be good at the minute to win it games. I don't know their last name. I'm sorry, I'm embarrassed by that, but I don't know.
Glenn, you got picked on a team with your own brother, we're trying to see if
Glenn, you were on the red team. You were the first person to be picked. You know, like gym class, you get picked last. Well, you were picked first, and it's just a random wheel. So that your team, red team so far is Glenn, Jeff, Kate Merrow, Kayleen, and Mandy Malinowski. Totally random. The wheel decided. The next pick will be for the blue team, which is with Rick, Marsha, Diapolka, and Deirdre. Let's see who's on the blue team.
That's what I said. Glenn. Next one, you're going to probably be on next. Watch Winchester will do
that. Veronica will be with. That's another nice team. We have like nice teams and cutthroat teams.
Bert Sloan's somewhere in there. Yeah, he might.
He is. Yeah. Purple team is up next. Ken, Kathleen, Wendy Fox, Scott Daves, and let's see who is going to be with them on the purple team. Jen Pulliam. All right, I've decided this is going to be the fun team. Jen Pulliam is going to be on the purple team.
They all got to have names. They have to make names up
I think that Rebecca's on it. She's got something planned.
Okay.
So, all right, next team.
Like Survivor, you know?
Next team is white. We got Andy Hoffman, Judy, Anne Marie, and Brandon Bankston. Again, total coincidence. Siblings got picked. Let's see who's playing with them on the white team.
Facebook users are picking teams right now.
Bubba Mac. Bubba is on team Bankston. The Bankstons and Bubba and Andy and Judy. All right, back around to the red team. All right, Glenn, let's see who you get. If it's Bert Sloan, I'm going to say foul.
Facebook user, are you coming?
Now, I heard that Brandy is a fine girl. What a good wife she would be. She might be a good teammate too. So let's see. She did not. Let me tell you something. Brandy has really good stock because Brandy sat at the cachapas table. Everybody at the table got cachapas except Brandy. Brandy is also the only one who didn't eat the cachapas. So, all right, let's see who is going to be on the orange team with Travis, Missy, Amanda Lamb, Danielle Johnson, and Noreen. Orange team. Christina. All right, guys, be nice to Christina. She is just meeting us all for the first time. She's very excited. So I think that's a good team for a newcomer. Yellow team. This is the team with Michael on it. Let's see who gets to be on Michael's team. Okay. This is officially the Saint team. We got Jen Wynn now. We got Tori and Jamie and Jen Wynn and Michael and Jeff Apolka and Daniel Ginger. That is Team Yellow. Green team. Green team. This is the Heidi team with Karen and let's see who else.
This music is going to be playing in my head.
I just gotta go. I'm getting sick of it. It's siblings.
How is this happening?
Okay, all of the siblings are winding up together. Wait, that's Holly. We have more siblings together. The Drew siblings are together. The Kessler siblings are together. And the Bankston siblings are together.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. Totally random. Blue team is up next. We got Rick Forbes, Marcia, Diapoca, Deirdre, and Veronica. Who is going to be with the blue team? Susan Bankston. We are separating mother from child.
Well, we've done that with the Forbes too. They got separated too. So.
Am I back on?
Yes, you are.
Okay, my cat just jumped on the table and knocked my Ethernet cable out. Get off the table, cat. Please do not knock me offline again. All right.
You had to take that stray cat in, see?
Okay.
You just had to, didn't you?
Yeah. Rick Forbes that's not his kid, that's his wife, Brandy. All right, we're going next.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, family member. Yeah.
All right.
Be silly.
Okay, so do I get Susan Bankston is on the blue team, right? With Veronica? Right.
You have the list in front of you. I cannot see the list.
I think that's when the cat knocked me off the thing, so that's why.
Yeah, all I can see is the wheel and hear that
weird
awful
music
that's playing now. It's almost
and that music, it took me forever to pick it. I know.
It's starting to sound like it's a small world to me now.
All right. Did I get knocked offline for a minute there?
Yes, you did. Just for a moment.
Okay. All right. All right. Can you still see the wheel?
Can you bring that cat to my house so I can knock you off more often? This is so exciting.
All right. We're getting to the end here. We are back to the purple team, which is Ken and Kathleen and Wendy Fox and Scott Daves and Jen Pulliam. This is the fun team, I'm already deeming it, and we'll see who's with them.
Okay.
Byron, let me tell you something. Jamie said Byron will play if there's alcohol involved. So I say he belongs on the fun team. All right, white team.
Yes, these are teams for the TDC. You are correct.
Andy and Judy and Anne-Marie and Brandon Bankston and Bubba Mack. And we will see who is joining the white team.
What's up, Nick? Norma Ginger. Yes, we are picking teams for TDC.
Norma Ginger.
Yes, Tori is on the blue team. That's correct, right?
No, Tori's not on the blue team. Tori's on the yellow team.
Yellow team. Sorry.
She's on the yellow team.
In front of me.
I will show you all the list. I can only share one screen at a time. So right now we're showing the wheel. Dave, we are coming down to the wire. All that is left, is Amanda Bond and Rachel Miller and Susan Cox and Kurt Stone. That is all that is left. And next team is the red team. Who is going to be with the Kesslers? Rachel is on the red team.
Yes, Tori's on Mike's team. That is correct.
Yes, Tori's on Mike's team. And that was totally not planned like that, even though Tori and Michael have a special, very intimate relationship. Orange team.
Or you could be the winner. You guys are the last ones. You're the winners.
Is the orange team. Who's going to be with Travis, Missy, Amanda Lamb, Danielle Johnson, Noreen, and Christina Marriott? Who will it be? Amanda Bond.
Hey, Amanda.
Amanda Bond, you got a good team there, the girl. And the really interesting thing here is, I'm going to get knocked offline again because of the cat.
You're going to have to call Dad again for the cat.
For the cat. I'm going to have to call. Yeah. I'm still on though, right?
You're still on.
Okay. Here's the thing. Susan Cox or Kurt Stone, who is going to be on the green team with Trey, Karen, Scott Stuns, Heidi, Joshua, and Holly, the Drew sisters team. We got the Kessler brothers team, we got the Drew sisters team, and we got the Bankston siblings team. Kurt Stone. Kurt Stone is going to be on the green team. And that by default, people, means that Susan Cox is on the blue team. We got 2 Susans on the blue team. All right.
Wow, and we picked teams just like that.
That was it. That
wasn't too bad. That was painless. That was okay.
Do we have to make it go around to pick Susan?
Let's do it for the music. Why not? I mean, come on, it's in my head already. I mean, might as well just do it. And there you go. You are a winner.
Yay! All right, we're going to close that. Okay, so let me share the screen now with the teams. There we go. All right, can you see that now?
We got some good teams here.
Yeah, so those are the teams. We have the red team is Glenn Kessler, Jeff Kessler, Kate Merrow, Kayleen Stuns, Mandy Malinowski, Brandy Forbes, Rachel Miller. Now, people that are coming with kids, like Mandy, her kids will be on the team by default, and we'll have kids prizes and things. But so now Amanda Lamb said she might be bringing her kids, and Amanda Bond wasn't sure if she's bringing Bryson or not. So those kids will be on their parents' teams. That'll be the orange team is Travis, Missy, Amanda Lamb, Danielle Johnson, Noreen, Christina Marriott, and Amanda Bond. Yellow team is Big Mike's team, Tori Hunt. I can't read that. Jamie Givens, Michael, Daniel Ginger, Jeff Apolka, and Jen Wynn.
That's a team to watch out for, the yellow team.
Wait a minute. Hey, I think that should be slided over. Well, anyway, we'll fix it. If people decide to come, or if people drop out, we'll even out the teams, because I technically by Kurt should have been on that team, and then Susan Cox should have been on the green team, but we're going to leave things the way they are for now.
We'll fix it.
Trey and Karen and Scott's sons, Heidi, Josh, which is Marsha Ann's husband, Holly, Fitch, and Kurt Stone are the green team. Rick Forbes, Marsha Ann, Dia Polka, Deirdre, Veronica, Susan Bankston, and Susan Cox are the blue team. The purple team is Ken, Kathleen, Wendy Fox, Scott Daves, Jen Pulliam, and Byron Gibbons. And the white team is Andy Hoffman, Judy Ludwig, Anne-Marie Bankston, Brandon Bankston, Bubba Mack, and Norma Ginger. Now, as people come and go, we will add to the teams that are lighter and take, we'll figure it out.
Well, Heidi, I'm not sure if I'm coming yet, so that's why we weren't on there. So
we're not playing because we're going to be given prizes, and I'm going to do trivia, so I'm going to know the answers, so things like that, but we'll figure it out. And there are people on the games committee. I know like Selena and Jackie would probably like to play some of the games, so we'll figure out how we're going to deal with that. We might have you'll be on a team, but you can't play in a certain event or something, but we'll have to figure that out. But they know stuff. I'm nervous because they know stuff. Like they know the minute to win it games already, which should really be a surprise. So you can't practice.
Scott wants to be Team Luscious.
So
you can bribe me. You can bribe me. Yeah.
So those are the teams. You're gonna have to ask Rebecca and Samantha and Selena and Jackie how the game rules are gonna be, but we're gonna have to come up with other ways to earn points. Like I said, riding things together, doing things together. You're gonna be able to earn points just for attendance at events. Maybe if you have the courage to get up and do a karaoke song, either as a team or as an individual, that might be worth more points. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we have months to figure that out. But we needed the teams so that Rebecca could start making the name tags. So I'm going to send this list to you, Rebecca, so you got all the names. So, all right. Are we done with that? Let me stop sharing the screen.
Can you play that music one more time for me, please?
No, I turned it off. The surfing music. And the cat is still in here with me, so she may jump on the screen again. So Dave, the podcast this week, you're going to talk about Splash Mountain. You wrote it on the last day. You're going to talk about your trip, but that's one of the things you did.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it, and that wasn't planned. It was kind of a weekend that we were going to go, and it just happened to correlate with the day that they were closing, and thankfully we were there. And yeah, I was a little worried about it, but it ended up being kind of cool. So got to see a lot of friends that were there, and whole lot of podcasters and YouTubers and vloggers and bloggers and all kind of people. So it was kind of cool. Yeah,
So
good time.
yeah, so
And I do have a couple bottles of Splash Mountain water. I'm actually drinking some right now.
you're drinking Splash Mountain water.
But I do have some for $9.99.98. If you
Okay.
like to buy some, just contact me, give me a DM, and we'll talk.
So we want to talk a little bit about, because we're, like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm excited for anything new. I'm sad about Splash Mountain because it's my favorite ride. I'm sad about it going away, but I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the Tiana adventure, with Tiana's Bayou adventure. And so we wanted to talk a little bit tonight about things that replaced other things, or actually, I lied. We're talking about the things that got replaced.
Yeah. Right.
So
because there could be an argument like that. The Great Movie Ride. The argument that Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway replaced it.
right.
And there are a lot of people, including Mike, that were just weren't.
Michael
fine
was
with this.
very upset. Okay, I got to get rid of this cat. You go. I'm going to go away for just a
you go
minute.
right
Here.
ahead.
I'm going to leave
So-
that up on the screen.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the replacements and what do you guys, some of you guys gave us some of your answers and what you thought how you would refurb a ride maybe, because there's been a lot of them. And one that Tony Ann did not put on the list, and I know why she didn't do it, but Alien Encounters, if you remember that one, it was replaced by
Going on
Stitch.
about that alien ride, aren't
It
you?
was replaced by Stitch, and she said, well, we can't put that on because now there's nothing there, and that is correct. So we're not going to talk about that one, but that's one I wish they just would have left alone. And that's the thing about this whole replacement thing. A lot of these, I wish they just would have left them alone. But,
Yeah.
That's
All right.
that's where we
So
are.
let's start with one that's a little sore subject for one of our friends. We got Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
I don't know what time it actually closed, but I do know that they started letting the cast members on, and actually other people around, custodians, and a lot of people just rode it for the last time.
Yeah, I don't. He wasn't there.
We kind of knew that was going to
went
happen.
home.
Yeah, we kind of knew that was going to happen. I
Yeah.
did hear on another YouTube show that there was a family that was trying to be the last ones on, and they kept letting people go by them, and they were staying at the inn, kept letting people go by them, and then finally the cast members came and said, hey, okay, you can't do that. You got to get going.
Yeah.
So,
Everybody was trying to do that. So.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They do have a hidden poster in Mickey and Minnie for the Great Movie Ride. Ooh, I got to look for that. If you had wings. But Scott, you missed that one, right? Some of these pictures are courtesy of Yesterland, which is a website where you can go and see stuff that isn't there anymore, both Disneyland and Disney World. So that's if you look really closely, you might see little Scott in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
That was replaced by Winnie the Pooh's Adventure. Do you like Winnie the Pooh's Adventure? No. Too many
comment.
adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
No
How
comment.
about the Snow White Scary Adventures? That was replaced by a meet and greet with the princesses. I don't really understand why they had to take something out to put they put in the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I don't know why they had to take that ride out to put in Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Well, except they did use some of the animatronics, because that is at the end of the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and they use those figures but they could have put something else. We can't have two Snow White attractions. Should have been the witch ride. Yeah, it was scary. The Snow White Scary Adventures. It really was. There's a lot of witch. When I was a kid, that scared the heck out of me.
Well, I mean, do you know what year that was? Does anybody know what year that?
What, the new Fantasyland? When they took it out?
Yeah, because that was back in the 90s,
Yeah.
like extraterrestrial alien encounter.
Oh, you're stuck on this stupid extraterrestrial.
I'm just saying that one was kind of scary. And
Yeah.
then this one, there was kind of thing there with Disney. And then
Well, yeah, it wasn't.
kids kept getting scared, and they said, "Okay, we got to change it."
New Fantasyland wasn't that long ago. It was.
Yes,
It was
the old hag turning around was one of my favorite things ever. Amy says.
it opened up New
2012,
Fantasy
Amy,
Island.
2012.
There
Okay,
you go.
2012.
Thank you, Amy. Because when I Googled, it brought up the New Fantasy Island show on Fox.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. But yeah, that alien extraterrestrial ride, I think you're the only person who liked it, Dave.
Well, that was 1995, and then it was replaced in 2003, and then it stayed until I think 2018.
Yeah, but they were kind of closing it. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Maelstrom.
See, here's another one. Can you just leave? And well, Jeff Opolka said that he feels like there's too many. There's not enough going on in that ride. There's too many blank spots in there where they could have put stuff in, and I've always felt that way when they replaced it.
In which ride?
In Maelstrom.
Oh, in Frozen.
Yeah,
Frozen Ever After.
Right. So Frozen now, to me, I've learned to like it a little bit better now. But I feel like Jeff Opolka, he said that he feels like there's just too many blank spots in there, and I agree. That was one of my things. I'm like, this doesn't seem like there's enough in here. They should have just done more.
So am I the only one who, when you got to the end of this and they tried to force you to watch the movie, they used to close the doors and make you sit for it. And then at the end, they just left the doors open so you could walk through. But the movie, I think back when it was sponsored by Norway, that was one of the conditions, that they had to make you watch this tourism movie before you could leave. And then once Norway backed out, Disney just opened the doors and it was like, if you want to watch it, you can.
Yeah, I think most people walked out. Yes.
Right. But that wasn't always an option. Back in the day, you couldn't just walk out. You had to sit. They made you sit through it. It was awful.
Mm-hmm. It was painful.
Oh, Dave, you don't remember Food Rocks.
Not really. No.
So
do you know what year that was? Because I don't really.
Oh, yeah. It was a long time ago. Soarin' opened in 2005. Soarin' opened on May 5th, 2005. So this was way before that. If you see that, you could see this is the Land Pavilion. You see the up escalator. So right now, that's the entrance to Soarin'. So Soarin' replaced Food Rocks, but Food Rocks actually was a replacement for another similar show called Kitchen Cabaret. But Food Rocks, they tried to make it more modern. They had they sang Peter Gabriel songs and Cher songs, whereas the original Kitchen Cabaret sang older, more hokey songs. But
no, Cher and Gabriel, those are some good ones. I wouldn't mind that. That would be nice.
So, and it told you about the 4 food groups, and that was actually, you see, that's dairy. That's dairy doing a number.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unnecessary. So,
what, that Amy doesn't remember the Land Pavilion before?
No. That the food groups thing, the whole that food group.
See, and I think it's unnecessary that Amy's so young.
Yeah.
Veggie, fruit. Right. See, Heidi knows what I'm talking about. So, Dave, do you miss the Universe of Energy?
It
was a good 40-minute nap. I remember
it was a little long. I remember it being very, very long, and I wanted to, if I could just get out of here.
Well, when you were in the room waiting to get in, they would announce, we just want you to be aware, this is a 40-minute experience. If you have any fast passes or dining reservations, you must plan accordingly and leave the line, because this is 40 minutes. And once you start, you can't get out. So
yeah, it was a definite commitment of time. So
the best AC in Epcot and the best nap too. Yeah. So now it's been replaced by Guardians of the Galaxy. You're not napping in there.
No, there'll be no napping on that one.
So it went from the 40-minute ride to one of the rides that is, quicker.
However, if you ever see any photo passes of Scott Daves, he's always sleeping on the Guardians. Every picture is him sleeping on that ride, or maybe passed out. One of the
now
other.
The cat is at the door meowing to get in here. I don't know what's so exciting about this room. I'm in the side room in the garage. Yeah.
Call Dad.
I don't think that works for the cat. I forgot about this one. I'm hopping back and forth because I just have these pictures are kind of out of order. Magic Kingdom. Who remembers Mickey and Minnie's houses in Toontown, which is now where when they did the new Fantasyland expansion, that's where they moved Dumbo over there and the circus tent where Olivia gets her candy apples and Pete's Silly Sideshow. But back in the day, Mickey and Minnie had their houses there. And it was kind of a walkthrough, and you could meet them there. I remember when the kids were little, we went there. But
I'm kind of digging that house. I wouldn't mind having a house like that.
yeah, it was Minnie's house.
That's kind of cool.
That would be a place where that'd be cool to win a night to sleep there.
Yeah.
It was pretty cute back there. Yep. Dave, do you remember our Lights Motors Action story?
I do. And you know what? That was a
bonding experience for us because, I talked about on our 5-year anniversary that we didn't really see each other a lot back then. We didn't really know each other that well. But that was a moment that I think we shared. It's a shared moment in our history.
We'll never forget this one.
It looms large in our legend. You want to tell it?
Well, we went to the ride, and our kids were kind of small at the time, and we went walking up, and it was a long walk. You had to walk up this long walkway up to it. And
the theater, yeah.
We're putting our kids away, and we noticed that there's a baby in a stroller.
Right. We had to do stroller parking. We were doing stroller parking.
Like, we're looking around, and there's nobody by us, nowhere near us. And as you walk up the walkway, we saw people, so we started yelling, "Did anybody forget their baby? There's a baby!" And a guy turns around, and you could just see the horror on his face, and he came running back.
Yeah. They parked the stroller, and he went in to watch Lights Motors Action with the kid in the stroller.
It wasn't like he was 20 feet away.
No, he was up there.
He was already up. If it had been another minute or so, he'd have been in that theater and gone. Yeah.
I remember Lights Motors Action it was really hot in that stadium. It was metal seats, and I just remember it being really, really hot. So Anne-Marie was obsessed with Minnie's oven. Did she try to put her brother in the oven because they're going to be on the same team? So Samantha loved Lights Motors Action. Samantha, so here's the remote control car was not really controlled by the remote. What else were the things?
They weren't really going backwards. There was a guy sitting the opposite way.
That's right. The guy was driving from the trunk.
He was actually driving the other way. Yeah.
Right.
When I first saw that, I'm like, wow, these guys are good. I figured, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. But you know what? There was, even though you knew, like, you could go back and see it again. Like, it was still good. Even though there was like little inside things, tricks, even once you were in on the trick, it was still fun. It was still entertaining to watch. But
and when it went away, I was a little upset. I was like, man, that was a good little show.
So that was replaced by Galaxy's Edge, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And Osborne Lights was back there too. So that was the area where they had Osborne Lights. And then we had the Backlot Tour, which is now Toy Story Land. The Backlot Tour was a shell of its former self by the time it closed, though. But they had used to be drive-through, and it used to be when the first time we went to Hollywood's MGM, it was a working set, and they would film shows and movies there, and Lilo and Stitch and parts of Mulan were drawn there, so they let go of that. Yeah, the original Backlot Tour was pretty cool. You went through costuming. The vehicle went through, and you saw them making the costumes. It was pretty cool. So,
Amy wants to know if we remember when the Golden Girls house.
Yes, the Golden Girls house, and they had a lot of vehicles, vehicles from movies and TV shows. The new Mickey Mouse Club was shot there. Cool. And they talked about the lottery with Bette Midler. They always talked about the lottery with Bette Midler like it was going to be some big hit, and it wasn't. I don't think anybody ever did. Anybody see the lottery with Bette Midler? Just curious, because they used to talk about it a lot in the Backlot Tour and Home Improvement, right? And really, because I didn't know. Oh, how about this one, Dave? Camp Mini Mickey. Camp Mini Mickey, it used to be home to Tarzan Rock. No. It was home to the Pocahontas show. There was a Pocahontas show, and it was home to Festival of Lion King. Festival of Lion King used to be back when you're walking toward the Nomad Lounge, you walk over that bridge and it would take you to Camp Mini Mickey. And that's where you would go to see Festival of Lion King. And when they announced that they were building Pandora, they built a new theater in Africa for Festival of Lion King. Oh, the Millionaire Show. Yeah. And the Millionaire Show is now where Toy Story Mania is. That's another thing. You're right. And the American Idol show is where the Frozen sing-along is. So there's been a lot of things in that theater.
Was actually a competitor there, and she got pretty far up there too.
Lily was in that. Yep. So we may drink some. I guess they're talking about their teams.
I think so, yes.
I think there's some team bonding going on.
Strategizing already.
I will after this is over. I will take that Google sheet that I made, and I will put it up. I'll put the screenshot of it up on the Disney Crush and the planning group and everything. Deirdre, you are on a team. I'm wondering who's on your team, Deirdre. You're on the blue team with Rick Forbes. Don't get cachapas from him. Marsha, Dia Polka, you, Veronica Youngward, and Susan Bankston. That is your team, Deirdre, for TDC. We picked tonight because Rebecca's got to make name tags and stuff, and it's time consuming. So we're doing it early.
Deirdre's my ride buddy, so I hope she's thought out from her amazing trip she just had. She's been in a lot of snow and cold.
Yeah, but I've seen some beautiful pictures. Oh my goodness.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yep. And before we finish tonight, the last one I wanted to talk about was Horizons. Horizons was a really great ride in Epcot. Unfortunately, it was replaced by Mission Space, which is awful. Dominic, I forgot to tell you this. When we went in December, Dominic went and rode Mission Space by himself. And I don't know, I never got around to telling you guys. He said that the ride is like in a state of disrepair. He got in the little cubby where they put you, and there was duct tape on the control panel, and the sticks didn't move. And when it was moving around, one of the compartments where you put your stuff kept clanking, and through the whole ride, it was going clank, clank, clank. It was really annoying. So yeah, Dominic said, duct tape on the control panel though was a new low for Disney that he felt, in his, educated Disney. He said the ride was a shell of its former self. So that's kind of interesting. I hadn't heard that from other people, but that's what Dominic observed when he rode Mission Space last time. Guys, that's all we got tonight. You guys have any other replacements that I'm forgetting? I'm sure I forgot several. And I didn't even get into like the resorts and the restaurants that got replaced and things like that. But I knew we had other stuff we were doing tonight. I want to see the Google spreadsheet one more time. Let me share that. So there are our teams. The red team is Jeff Kessler, Glenn Kessler, totally random, guys. Kate Merrow, Kayleen Stuns, Mandy Malinowski, Brandy Forbes, Rachel Miller. Travis Dietrich is on the orange team with Missy Etsy, Amanda Lamb, Danielle Johnson, Noreen Van Doren, Christina Marriott, and Amanda Bond. That's the Amanda team. Amanda times 2. Yellow team, Tori Hunt, Jamie Gibbons, Michael Z., Daniel Ginger, Jeff Apolka, Jen Wynn, green team is Trey Noland, Karen Daves, Scott Stuns, Heidi, Joshua, which is Marsha Ann's husband, Holly Fitch, Kurt Stone. The blue team is Rick Forbes, Marsha Ann, Dia Polka, Deirdre Watts, Veronica Youngward, and Susan Bankston. The purple team is Ken Ludwig, Kathleen Pantaleo, Wendy Fox, Scott Daves, Jen Pulliam, and Byron Gibbons. And the white team is led by Andy Hoffman. Actually, it's not really led by him. He's got to go to his head. He was just the first person picked. Judy Ludwig, Anne Marie, and Brandon Bankston, Bubba Mack, and Norma Ginger. So if somebody finds out they can't come and the teams get too lopsided, we will we'll adjust accordingly. And if people decide to join us at a later time that say, hey, I did want to come, we will add you to one of the teams that are low on people, because there's most teams have 6 or 7, but but that's it. And I will post this on the Friends of the Disney Crush and on the TDC planning, and I will get this to you, Rebecca, so you could start making your name tags. All right. Anything else?
Sounds
Dave?
good. No, that's it. The podcast will be out tomorrow, and we took a little trip over there, like we talked about earlier in the show. Got to ride Splash Mountain for the last time on the last day, and met some great friends over there while we did that. So it was a good trip. It's not really a trip report, kind of. It is kind of, sort of, kind of.
Yeah, we just kind of shot the breeze.
Shoot the breeze. That's what we do.
Braden, I'm sorry. I'll fix it. I'm sorry. Mama Bankston said I spelled her kid's name wrong. It's Braden.
How dare you, Tony?
I'll fix it, Susan. I promise.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on tonight. We appreciate it. And you guys can follow us on Instagram at _Disney Crush too. If you're on Instagram, come on over there. We throw some videos up sometimes and pictures and whatnot. Some people like Instagram, some like Facebook, TikTok. We're not on TikTok yet.
No,
we're not TikTokers yet. A lot of social media out there. A lot of social media on the Splash Mountain ride. I think the whole log that we were on had influencers on it and content creators, except for one person in the back that was crying. I think she was whining and crying because she probably forgot her phone and thought, "Oh, I forgot my phone." It's a great picture, by the way.
I feel bad for people that didn't know that what they were getting into.
So there were some people there that had no idea what was going on and what it was all about.
Yep. Glenn can't wait to compete in whatever the heck we're competing in. We don't know yet. Yep.
Probably not. I mean, if we can, we might come over for a day or something. We'll see. Samantha, we're going this weekend, and then
and they just came back.
Yeah,
but they're going to be there the next weekend too. They're going to be there the 9th, and then they're going on a cruise on the 10th, and then it's a 3-day cruise, and when they come back, they'll be there too. Okay. So
yeah, we'll see. I'd love to see you guys, so we'll see what we can do.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will get these teams started, get some ideas going on how you want to coordinate with your teams, and the games committee will be letting you know what's expected of you soon. I don't even know. So
that's true. Hey, did I tell you about the alien encounters, by the way?
Yes, you mentioned alien. Yes, extraterrestrial encounter. Yes, you mentioned it a few times.
Okay, just making
sure. All right.
I didn't want to forget that one. Okay.
Good night, guys. Mouse quiz next week with Mickey File, and they are going to be talking about extinct attractions. So I hope you paid attention tonight.
Ooh, see?
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.